warning, I'm just giving you a precursor. What I did to this light right here, do not do. I do not recommend that you do this. I am not telling you that you should do this. I did this and I know that it's dangerous, okay? I just want to make sure that we're clear. Don't do it. But if you do it, all I did was I kind of like put aluminum foil on the inside of the cone, and I made sure that it's not going like anywhere close to the actual socket, right? It's nowhere near the actual socket because it's conductive. So you're putting a conductive material right next to a socket. It's not a smart idea, so don't do it. But if you do it, it's on you. It's, do it at your own risk. But what I did was I put the aluminum foil like pretty close to it, but then there's like a plastic washer essentially that blocks it from going too close. And then that is blocking out almost like 100% of the light, I would say. It's a ridiculous amount of light. There's practically nothing coming through the sides. And it's really just focusing it, because one of the things, again, in the Parker videos that I was watching, he talks about not letting it kind of splash onto your background. So right here, you can kind of see how I have this little makeshift barn door to try to keep it from going on the backsplash here. So I didn't want to go buy gels, and instead I had, I guess they're like dividers, folders almost, for a 3-ring binder. And if you just split it at the seam, you get some nice clean sheets. And I just took a square out of both of these, and if you look at this footage here, you can see how I kind of propped it up from the surface, so there's space around it and it's breathable. I wanted the convection currents from the heat of the lamp to allow air to still flow behind and past, and it's never touching it, it's not airtight. I'm more concerned about a fire hazard than I am about the lighting in my vlog, because if there's a fire, there will be no vlog, right? So we want to make sure that we're safe. This lamp is never on when I'm not in the room. I don't care if I'm going to the bathroom or if I'm just going to grab a snack or whatever. If I'm answering the door, it doesn't matter. This light gets shut off if I leave the room, 100% of the time. Same with this Edison bulb. I mean, this Edison bulb is way safer than my makeshift studio lamps. The acoustic foam is a huge fire hazard. If that stuff lights up, it produces a lot of thick, heavy black smoke when it does burn. So you have to be careful when you do this kind of stuff. You have to be responsible. So all that stuff gets shut off if I ever leave the room. Just leaving the room at all. Because then if I leave the house, I know it's off. I don't even have to check. I know it's off if I leave the house, because the second I leave this room, all that stuff gets turned off. So I just want to make sure that we're all clear that safety is an extremely important aspect of all this.